Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué estaba haciendo yo? Vale. Vamos a ver.
I have nothing left to teach you but the lessons that yet await now that the
I have heard that the Sandrels and Matales have agreed to cooperation in the construction of a new estate to house their children. Apparently, a son of one family and the daughter of the other are getting married. I also hear that we have you to thank for this happy occurrence. I am glad that you are using the authority our order wields to achieve some measure of good. Your training is now complete, Padawan. When we heard of the rule, we sent a Jedi to invest. The Force is the secrets to... The way ahead will...
Padawan, I must speak with you. You are now one of the Jedi, an order with... As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, the Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. As you wish.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Johanny and brought...
No me dicen nada de nada. No me dicen nada.
What do you want?
Now, Samt, don't be so rude. If it wasn't for this young Jedi, we wouldn't have met. I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize. But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. But I think we should be going now. Goodbye, and thank you.
Vamos, majísimo. Majísimo.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet? Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young Jedi.
Vamos a cambiar un poco. Muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tienes? No. No. Muy poca defensa, ¿eh? Veo aquí.
Ujua Benki. Baba Hassan Shah.
Vamos a comprar esta. Va. Bueno, un poco mejor.
Sure.
Yes?
Huh? What?
Tiene un poco de mala puntería, ¿no? Me gusta. Vale. Voy a cambiar. Y me parece que ahora está mejor preparado. Quiero encontrar a los líderes mandalorianos. No sé dónde pueden estar.
How'd you like that?
Sí, Karth está mejor preparado.
Bastel, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have... It must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth, though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
¿Dónde estaban?
So be it.
Hola. Ah. Ahí están.
Yes?
Ready?
What can I do?
Ready?
Yes?
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own.
¿Qué tenemos aquí? Al líder. Y a este. Nos vamos a precipitar. No sé si lo puedo matar. Muy bien. Muy bien. Qué bien, ¿no? Mira. está, no hay nada más. Muy bien. Pues ahora sí, vamos a las ruinas. Siempre se me cruza uno.
Let's go!
Muy bien.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. The droid can probably understand us. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkaf dialect spoken on Manaan. It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins. These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The staff... Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else. The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life. Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge.
Hombre, ya le puedo poner algo a ella. Menos mal.
I'm here.
No creo que le haga nada.
What can I do?
Vale.
There. I'm here.
Yes.
Yes.
You asked for this!
Ya ves cuánto dinero tiene.
Yes.
You asked for this!
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Yeah, how'd you like that?
Bueno, esto va para largo.
So be it.
What can I do?
How'd you like that?
Yes.
How'd you like that? You asked for this! How'd you like that? How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Cara dispara lo loco, Me encanta.
You shall fall. I'm here.
Pero quieres darle, hijo.
Ready? Yes.
You asked for this! Let's go!
Venga, ya queda poco. Muy bien. Ya empezamos. Ya empezamos. Lo he hecho bien. Otro no.
I'm here.
Let's go!
What can I do?
You asked for this! You asked for this!
That hurt, I bet.
The Force fights with me.
Te voy a acercar un poco más. A ver si le das más.
There.
Ready? Down you go!
No le hace nada, realmente.
You asked for this!
There.
You asked for this!
You shall
Este sí que le hace más daño. Bueno,
That hurt, I bet.
There.
venga, si acabamos.
What can I do?
Sure.
Muy bien.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates. Corrupt. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action.
Muy bien. Hora de volver. Y aquí ya estaríamos.
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not. Are you wondering why we shared the vision, or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion. Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something I'm used to. What would you like to know? With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us, but when... Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace. And what else should we dream about except that which is most important to our fate? We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it. As you wish.
Un poco de cháchara con Bastila. O con Bastila, como la queráis llamar.
You shall fall.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you... Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Yupi. Wow. Aún me falta, ¿eh? Para ser bueno. Ya sabía yo.
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this. Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me? Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? Good. On which planet were you born? Excellent. Your current age is? Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably... We can speak again later, after you...
Me encantan las conversaciones con Bastila. Me encanta.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
¡Yujú! Vale. Ya podemos salir de Dantooine. ¡Yuhani! ¿Qué dotes tienes tú? Ya. Guardián Jedi. Vamos a ponerte 2. Muy bien. Muy bien, muy bien. Y lo vamos a dejar aquí.
Sure.
Uy. No. Por ahí.
Takumjus takmiki grabel mogo. Kachi. Ronda di hotonga kun hanka. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Kachi kun it. Takumjus takmiki grabel mogo. Kachi. Ronda di hotonga kun hanka bi. Wana kun bez chi. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Ik. Mucho shak pakat. Ronda di hotonga kun. Takumjus takmiki grab tong haitwam. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Ik. We ita nandayata. What? Ronda di hodonga kun hanka. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba. We ita nandayata. What are you ma? Ronda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno. Ronda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wanakunbe. We itanandayata. Kachikun itahodonga. Kachikun it.
Vale. Vale, tío. Venga. Subimos a la nave y lo dejamos aquí. Ahí.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often. The hind end of space. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is champions of truth, defenders of justice. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created. They were quite striking. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. The foolish delusions of a child. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. Although, perhaps I was not entirely ready for it. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Come, there is much we should do.
Pues sí. Pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Y ya veremos dónde vamos en el siguiente vídeo. Así que gracias por estar ahí. Y adiós.